Aisha once again, and once again you guys are finally back watching my channel, Life Made Fierce. Girl, I'm still getting used to that name change, but it will all make sense in due time. But in today's video, we are going to be doing another review on a potentially revolutionary makeup tool, and it is this right here. If you guys are unaware of what this is, side note, I am so sorry that it is super dirty. I hate bringing you guys dirty tools on camera, but obviously you guys can see that it was utilized in today's video. But if you guys are unaware of what this actually is, this is the Blendsmart rotating makeup brush, and I have seen things like this on Sephora, as well as you can get it directly from the Blendsmart website. But I actually picked mine up from a website called Octoly.com, and I'm not sure if you guys have heard about Octoly, but it's brand new to me, and maybe I'm tardy for the party, but it's basically a website where influencers can go to try out products for free. So yes, I did get this for free, but y'all already know how I do. It will never sway my opinion of a product, but I did want to go ahead and tell you guys about Octoly, because if you guys are influencers and want to try out new products, I would go and see if you qualify. I just thought it was a great concept and a good website, so definitely go ahead and check them out. But back to Miss Blendsmart. Yes, I have gone ahead and tried this in today's video, so in my natural fashion, I did want to show you guys a little bit of the company details, give you some product details, as well as do a demo, and then we can go ahead and discuss whether this revolutionary product should be implemented into your makeup routine. Let's go. Alrighty, per the usual, let's go ahead and get started with some company and product details. Like I said, this is the rotating makeup brush from Blendsmart.com. If you go ahead and look at the website, they do offer you 3 different types of bundle sets. These range anywhere from $69 all the way up to $110 without tax, and offer different variations of the motorized handle and different interchangeable brush heads. You can find this sold at Sephora online. I have also seen it at QVC, which it's marketed as the Doll 10 line, same company, as well as you can find it at Dermstore, Revolve, and Dillard's. On the website, they do offer you 8 different interchangeable brush heads for various makeup products that are sold separately. You do have to start off by buying one of the bundle kits so that you can get the motorized handle, and all of the kits offer you the universal foundation brush. The bundle that I received and we'll be talking about in today's video is the Beauty on the Go bundle, which retails for about $78.50 on the website. It does give you this semi-hard case, which is sold separately for $13.50, and enables you to carry 3 different brush heads on the go, as well as with your motorized handle. Like I said, they do offer 8 different brush head varieties for different products, but the universal foundation brush is supposed to blend out powder products, liquid foundations, cream products, as well as powder blushes and bronzers. Here's a closer look at the Blendsmart 2 handle, which is supposed to be a self-standing design, offer quieter performance, and has a soft touch on and off button on the back. It also feels sturdy and has a little bit of weight to it. Here's a closer look at the universal foundation brush. All of their brushes are supposed to be made out of premium fibers, which are cruelty-free, so no little bunnies were harmed in the making of this product, as well as the fibers are treated to be antimicrobial. All of the brush heads are magnetized and fit in with the motorized handle. I did also want to show you guys a comparison of the Blendsmart brush compared to a traditional stippling duo fiber brush. The one that I'm comparing it to is the one from Sigma, and you can see that the Blendsmart foundation brush is more densely packed. Also, when you compare the Blendsmart rotating brush to other traditional stippling brushes, you can see that the bristles are much shorter. Okay, now prepare yourself for these jazz hands. Obviously, I had too much coffee and was feeling very spunky, but right here I am going to show you how easy it is to put this handle together. All you have to do is grab the little battery it comes with, screw on the end of the top, and then pop in your magnetized brush head. To operate, just press the soft touch button that's on the back. Now that you are ready for this beatdown, this is what the brush looks like when it's on. If you're wondering how fast it goes, it does rotate at 190 rotations per minute. And girl, is that fast? I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but it did get the job done. Also, it only comes in 1 speed. Once you're all done, here I'm going to show you how it does have that self-standing handle. Now this brush was really easy to put together, but if you're wondering about the details and how to actually use it, it does come with this cute little handy dandy how-to guide. I will be applying the makeup as they tell you in this pamphlet during the demo, but it is here for your viewing pleasure. Also, some things of note is it does come with a refund or exchange within 30 days if there's something wrong with the brush handle, as well as it offers a warranty of 1 year with the handle and 6 months with the interchangeable brush heads. All of that's in this pamphlet. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this demo. I am all prepped and ready to go, and in this demo I am gonna go ahead and do a split face comparison. On one side I am gonna go ahead and use my traditional flat top kabuki brush. This is my e.l.f. powder brush. You guys have seen me use this on many occasions. This is basically the brush that I use every single day, and I'm using this over another stippling brush because, like I said, I use this every day. I know what the results are with this brush. It always gives me a smooth application. Also, the foundation that I'm going to be using is another Faithful product. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, which is a full coverage liquid foundation. This never gives me any problems. It never gives me any surprises. So if anything crazy happens in today's video, then we know it will be from this little gadget, the Blendsmart, that I'm going to use on the right hand side of my face. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, I would talk through this portion, but goodness gracious, it just takes forever and a day. My video is already long enough, but you guys let me know for future purposes if you want me to talk through portions like this. But as you guys can see here on one side of my face, I am going to just apply my foundation in the normal manner that I usually do, and I did take about 1 pump for this side of my face. Usually for a full face application, it takes me anywhere from 2 pumps to like 2.5 pumps to cover my entire face and neck. So we're just going to take 1 pump and see what we go, where we go from there. But this is just me using my traditional e.l.f. powder brush on one side. There's nothing crazy going on. This is just usually how I blend in my foundation. Nothing really crazy to see here. Alrighty, here you can see the results of what my face looks like when I blend out my foundation using my traditional e.l.f. powder brush. And surprise, surprise, there is nothing crazy going on. I was able to blend out my foundation with ease and relatively quickly. I did use that whole entire pump for that side of my face. Now let's see if we can finally blend smart. You like that? You like that? No? Okay, so one of the claims of this product is that you're supposed to use a lot less product, so I am just going to follow directions in the pamphlet of using just 1 dot on the forehead, nose, cheek, and chin, and go from there. Well, she's a little loud. She's a little loud. She wants it to be known that she's here, okay, to work. Alright, let's finally get into using this brush. I will say I did follow the directions in the pamphlet, and I used up and down and left and right motions to actually blend out my foundation. It advises that you don't use circular motions, obviously, because it's doing all the work for you, and that definitely worked for me. The places where I had the most issues were around the rounded parts of my face, surprisingly, like the cheeks as well as the jawline. It was a little more difficult to blend out there because the brush kind of wants to roll around on the face, so definitely keep positive control of the handle. But the bristles on the brush were super duper soft and glided over the face very nicely. Also, the company advises that you don't use this brush around the hairline or the eyes, but I actually had no problem blending out the foundation around the eyes, even though it does definitely tug at the eyes a bit. I did want to put this portion in normal speed because if you guys can tell, when it gets near the hairline, if your hair is down, it is going to throw your hair into your face. Now, I thought it was going to try to snatch my poor little edges. It didn't do that, but it does kind of swirl the hair into your face and it kind of gets in the way. So definitely make sure your hair is up and out of your face if you're going to use this brush. Now I did speed up the clips of me actually using the brush, but here are the results. As y'all can see, I was pleasantly surprised. It did actually blend out all of that foundation, and I have a lot of the foundation left. It only took me about half a pump to complete that side of my face. Here's an up-close comparison, and while I didn't think I was going to see a difference, you can actually see a difference near my laugh lines. On the side where I use a Blendsmart brush, as you can see here, I don't have any laugh lines, while I do have some on the other side. So did it actually blend out my foundation flawlessly? Yes ma'am, yes God, she sure did. With that being said, like I said, I did speed up the clip because we ain't got all day to show you how to use this brush. It did take about double to triple the time for me to blend out that foundation, so it took a while, girl. Alright guys, now that we got through all of the details of the Blendsmart rotating makeup brush, it is time for me to go ahead and tell you guys the pros, the cons, and my overall opinion on whether you should actually implement something like this into your foundation routine. So with my reviews in particular, I do like to go based off the claims on the website as well as from the company, because I never want to judge something unfairly. And is this product necessarily going to be for everybody? No, but if you're in the market for something like this, you're going to want to know the pros and the cons and things like that. So let's go ahead and talk about the claims of this product. It does claim to give you that airbrush feel every time to your foundation, as well as allow you to use a lot less product, and it's supposed to be super easy to use even if you are a beginner all the way up to an expert. So will I say that she actually lived up to all of those claims? I think you guys can tell that from the demo. She actually did what she was supposed to do, girl, and I'm super surprised by that, because I am definitely a skeptic when it comes to a lot of products. I'm like, girl, did we really get to a society that is so lazy you can't even blend out your foundation? But that's not really the purpose of this. It's supposed to be a device that gives you a more flawless finish, and she definitely did that. Where I saw the biggest difference at with this was around my nose and around my laugh lines, which is where my trouble problems are. I usually get really cakey around my nose because it doesn't matter how many times I extract all of these pimples around my nose, they're there the next day. So I definitely get cakey around my nose, as well as all of my foundations creased in my laugh lines. I will tell you guys that on the side where I actually use this, for one, I used a lot less product, as you guys saw, and it is definitely not creasing in my laugh lines on this side. Are you going to be able to pick up those fine details on the camera? I don't think so, but I can tell you that from looking right here in the mirror, I can actually tell a difference from the side that I use this product on. Now, when you out in these streets and you leave the house, girl, is anybody gonna walk up to you and say, did you use that Blendsmart rotator brush on the left side of your face, and did you use a beauty blender on the right side of your face, girl? Because I can tell. What? Girl, nobody's ever gonna do that. That's never gonna happen. Nobody's gonna be able to tell the product that you use to blend out your foundation unless you did a horribly bad job. So I wouldn't even go there. But if you are paying really close attention, like a lot of us beauty girls do, you can actually tell a difference, and this blended my foundation out wonderfully. So did it live up to all of its claims on the website? Absolutely. I would say it gets a good plus in my book for that. Now, I will say that there were a couple of things that I wasn't quite feeling about this product. First of all, okay, I'm not gonna go in on this product because, as you guys can see, I actually like it because it does what it's supposed to do. But I will say that when you're actually applying this, you do have to be really careful, and it is a rotating brush, so you're gonna want to be careful anyways. With super liquidy foundations, or when you're going around the eye, it does advise that you don't use this brush in particular around the eye. They have other brushes for that, but you may end up flicking something in your eye if you're not being careful, or if you lose positive control of this device, it might roll into your eye. So you're definitely going to want to be careful. Now, I thought I was going to have a lot of issues around my hairline, girl, because y'all know we need to save whatever baby hairs we have, okay? We need to hold on to whatever edges we have left in this life, girl. So I thought I was gonna have some problems with it, like swirling my hair, getting caught in my edges and things like that. But it actually did not give me any issues around that problem, so I can't even say that's a con. But you do have to be careful around the eye area. Again, some of the other things that I didn't like about it is that, for one, it's a little loud, girl. Like, girl, that's a little loud. Okay, she's definitely wanting to let you guys know that she is in the building. Okay, girl. She's wanting to let you guys know that she is in the building and that she showed up for work this morning, okay? She is not going to be quiet when she enters the room. So if you get super irritated with things like that, it really doesn't bother me that much. But if you're easily annoyed, you might find that to be an issue. Also, if you have a super dry, flaky skin, this is not going to be the brush for you. Obviously, it's a rotating brush, so the nature of it is that it's really going to almost exfoliate your skin. So if you have flakes on your face, you're going to want to moisturize heavily before you go in and use this actual product. So, girl, do not create any skin dust clouds up in here. It will embarrass you in that fact. Lastly, I will say the pretty obvious point is that it does take longer to use this. Now, I tried to use this in the manner that they actually gave you in the how-to guide as well as on the website, and it did take a little bit of extra effort. And so on a daily basis, I'm always running late to work and things like that, so this is probably not the product that I'm going to reach for on a daily basis. So you kind of might get upset with that because it is $70 for a product like this, and when you're spending that much money, you want to get as much use as possible. But is this very practical on a daily basis? Girl, no. No, it's not. Like, I do like the product, but I'm never going to reach for this during the week. Now, when I want to get that super airbrushed feel to my foundation, like that Instagram-y filter that everything claims to give you but it really doesn't, then I might reach for this if I have a couple of extra minutes. But it did take a pretty long time to actually use this. Worked when you got it to work, but it took a long time to get to that flawless base. Other than that, I will say that it pretty much did what it was supposed to do. Would I actually recommend this? No, I wouldn't recommend this to everybody. I would only recommend this to people who are looking for more of a luxury product. If you have plenty of makeup brushes in your collection and you are just looking for the next best thing, that's who I would actually recommend this to. But if you are like a beginner in makeup, nobody really has time for a device like this. I do think it's revolutionary and it was a good idea and a good attempt, but is it very practical on a daily basis? Girl, ain't nobody got time for things like that. Alright guys, so those are my final thoughts on the Blendsmart rotating foundation brush. Is it for you? Should you implement it into your routine? That's up for you guys to decide. But if you guys have any further questions about the product, don't forget to go ahead and leave those down in the comment section, as I do read those and try to answer all of my comments, or you can inbox message me. As always, don't forget to follow me on all of my socials to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. I am definitely active on those other platforms. As well as don't forget to like and subscribe right here for more, okay? Definitely have more coming up for you guys. So that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Mean it. Bye, girl.